Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Carla Leon, and you are watching Behind the Chair with Carla Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So just like that, just those kind of stories, man. And you meet just to meet different people and be in different. You know, like when they're talking to you, you can put yourself in their world that for that moment. You know what I mean? And that's why it's cool to be a barber. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be a barber. And you know, as long as the atmosphere and everything's going well in there. It feels good. It feels good to go to work.
It doesn't even feel like you're going to a job, like you were saying, man, fuck this shit. I don't want to work in the heat. You're uncomfortable, but then you come to the shop, the vibe is cool.
Let me set the temperature up. I feel comfortable.
Nice and cold. And it becomes something that you love. It's not like you feel like, oh, I'm going to go to work tomorrow. You know what I mean? It feels like at home. Like it should feel.
Right.
Like I love that shit. Work should feel like you're at home because you're there the whole day.
Well, that was one reason why we made the shop kind of as comfortable as we can, because I told him, I said, listen, I gotta be here for at least 10, 12 hours a day, and I want this, I live here, so I gotta make this about as comfortable as my house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's fucking tight, and everybody else around you is comfortable.
It's comfortable.
I love going to your shop. What I saw was a lot of of your branding, Chicano Barber. Why don't you talk to us about Chicano Barber?
So Chicano Barber came as, it was just an idea that when one day I was sitting in the shop at the old shop I was at, and I was looking at the Chicano Power logo one day, and I was just sitting there just dwelling over it, and then I said, oh, how about if we put a pair of clippers in this? And it just went from there. I had the logo done in 3 days, and I was like, we could go do something with this.
You know what? I feel like I love your brand because I feel like it's powerful. It's powerful, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to it. I love the whole Chicano concept. It's a different type of, how do I say it, like support in our industry or people, the culture. And you have all that stuff in there, like you have the cars and, you know, you guys do.
So with what Chicano Barber is, it's not me. It's not me by no means. Yes, I am a Chicano Barber. Yes, I'm part of it. And yes, I own it, but George, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Anybody that represents their craft and our culture is a Chicano Barber. You know what I mean? If you're out there doing it in a positive way, and your hustle's strong, and you're just bad as at what you're doing, and you represent the Chicano culture in a positive way. Damn, you're part of us. That's it.
I love that. I love how you said that. You said it. It's not for me. It's for the people. Mm-hmm. Like that's just the most empowering shit you could ever fucking do with what you do. We work with our hands. Mm-hmm. I also see you doing a lot of community service with the homeless out in the park. Why don't you tell us about that too?
We do. That's just part of it. That's a part, just something that we do and we'll always will do. We is it on?
Yeah. Okay.
We go to, it's called Marvin's Mission. It's on 59th Avenue in Bethany Homes. We're out there once a month. It's an organization that feeds the homeless every Thursday and Sunday. But us as the barbers and as a couple of other friends that show up and bring cosmetic and clothes and stuff, we only show up on one Sunday of the month, and it's usually the last Sunday. It's the last Sunday of the month now. And we just show up, we cut hair. The ladies get all the clothes organized, and they pass out the clothes. And then we have another family friend that he passes out all the cosmetics, and they get a breakfast and stuff. And
it's fucking dope.
You know what? Bad. Oh, thank you for coming out that one day.
I went one day, and I fucking loved it. I actually had the opportunity to take my son. Mm-hmm. I wanted to take my son because I feel like my kids, and it could be in general, they're too spoiled. You know what I
Right,
mean? They
right,
don't
right.
know what it's like to struggle. They don't know, hey, baby. Sometimes people don't have nothing to eat. They don't have nowhere to sleep. Nowhere. You know, we do. We're fortunate enough to have that. But why don't we give the community back something? You know. So when I took my son and he saw that, it made a huge impact.
I bet.
You know
I
what
bet.
I mean? He was feeding homeless. I was there, I was cutting. We didn't have no power, so I had like one cordless and my scissors. That's all I
I
had.
seen it
you know
on the
what I mean?
rock.
Yeah, we didn't even have a chair because they
Uh-huh.
weren't expecting you guys.
Mhm.
But you know, I seen your post and I said, hey, I want to show up. And just the impact that you make in these people. And I know like we can't change the world, obviously, but one makes a difference. So when you guys do that, that's just like.
Hey, but you know what? Like you said with your son, that's what a lot of people take their kids out there, and that's probably the biggest influence on it is the kids, because the kids, they get in there, they get to serve, they get to they get to interact with everything, and they see it, and a lot of them want to come back. They
Yeah.
want to come back.
My
You know
son,
what I mean?
my son has been asking me about that, and I think what impacted him the most, there was a little girl out there. She was about 8 years old, and she was also homeless. And he asked me about that little girl. He's like, Mom, why is that little girl here? I'm like, well, she's homeless too. And she was like a teeny little tiny thing. Like, she looked like 5 years old. You know what I mean? And he was just like shocked. He's like what? You know, so he gets to see that stuff. Like, that's, I just have so much respect for somebody that takes their time to go out there and do that like you guys do. You know what I mean? Like, you can't make no other harder impact than something like that.
No, that's all fun, and it's cool, man. We love doing it. We really do, and we enjoy everybody that gets involved with us, man. I mean, I have that Traverse that I own. I don't have no lowrider, but I have a Traverse, and it's full of clothes right now. It's full of black bags just for export.
To give back.
When we go back out there, yeah. But it's great that everybody that helps out. You know what I mean? That comes and even donates the stuff to us. But and we thank you all for that stuff. But no, it's just it's something that we'll do, and we're always gonna do. We just had a show and shine at the shop January 5th, and then we raised some money for the Wounded Warrior program, and then we have another one coming up January 4th. No, well, we start off March 9th. We're gonna be cutting hair for the veterans at the VA hospital.
Oh, cool.
For the show and shine that they're doing over there, and then we have them. I know for January 4th we're gonna be doing a fundraiser show and shine at the barber shop again this next year.
Next year,
Yeah.
okay, that's
Mhm.
cool. And can you tell us, how did you start with all the community service stuff? What inspired you to do that or to give back?
I don't know. When I got into Marvin's Mission, I had a friend. He called me up and he says, "Hey, would you mind cutting hair at a park?" I said, "No." I go, "What day?" He goes, "It'll probably be on a Thursday or a Sunday." I said, "Well, I could go out this Thursday." And he goes, "I'm gonna lend you my generator because they don't have no electricity out there." I said, "Okay, cool." So I went out there, and it was and that was the first time I went out there. It was last year, about January, I think it was, and se me prendió el foco, man. Once I got there, I was like, this is the feeling I got over. I went over. Yeah, I was like, this is I can do this. And then it went from there. From there, it just got bigger, and it was just me. It was just the people serving the food, and then me, one barber. And now it's like 5 barbers, and then like 10 people with four big old food.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope. How, again, one person, it was just you by yourself doing this community service, and now you have 5 barbers helping you out. How one, like I said, can make a difference, and it's just like showing. Just showing up and
just showing up. All you're doing is giving
it's already
an hour and a half of your day. Even like working class cultura, based out of Phoenix. Ray, he don't know how to cut hair. He says, I just come out to learn from you, James. But
he wants to get his practice on.
But he does his best. He does good. He does well. You know what I mean? And he's been coming out. I think he's only missed like 2-3 times. That's it. But he's been with me. He's been with me the most. He's come out the most with me. And I'm overwhelmed with people that want to, come and help.
That's fucking cool though. Like
it's cool.
It feels good that because you're not losing anything just by giving somebody a quick haircut, make them feel good about themselves, and then you feel good about it because you're like, hey, I feel like I made somebody else feel good. Like that's fucking dope, and then people just kind of help you out with that, and that's amazing. That's amazing. Is there any other shows you guys are gonna do or any other activity?
Well, we do. We do have that. We do have a few shows coming up. We got one. Let me go through my calendar real quick. We have the vets. Okay, March 9th. We were gonna be at. It's going to be a car show fundraiser, Southridge High School. No, sorry, wrong one.
You're like, I got so many.
It's the Phoenix U.S. Veterans Hospital second annual show and shine, 650 East Indian School Road, March 9, 2018. It's a free event. It's sponsored by New Image and First Choice Transmissions. So we're going to go over there with the Shine Box. And we're gonna cut hair for all the.
So the Shine Box from Shiner Gold.
Shine Box.
Dope. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be over there cutting hair out of that, and for four veterans and wounded warriors and those are all free. Those will be free haircuts.
Okay.
And then that following night, we're gonna be at with Working Class. The collaboration show that's gonna be in Avondale. It's the collaboration in March 9th. It's a Working Class Corturas.
So you guys are giving out a class, or
no. This Working Class Cortura is a t-shirt brand that's out here in Phoenix, and they do a lot of collaborations with different Chicano artists and people that are into the Chicano culture, and so they're gonna they've done a lot of work with a lot of people over the last 5 years. So they're bringing them all together, and they're gonna have live music and DJs
so
and
like
stuff.
a little party going on. That's dope.
So you'll find the Chicano barber will be there vending as Chicano barber. So there'll be a bunch of goodies for people over there, and we're actually talking about taking the Airstreamer from that VA hospital straight over there, so you can catch us cutting out of there.
Two events in one night.
2 events in one night, yeah. So you might be able to catch us over there.
Okay.
And then
that's Sunday, March the 9th, right?
That's Saturday.
Oh, Saturday,
March 9th.
No, I think March is Sunday. I think.
Can't be on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
Oh yeah, Saturday. I read it wrong. I was like, what?
Saturday. And then we're taking the Airstreamer on the road. We go to Santa Anita June 15th for the Bomb Club show. We'll be cutting out there.
In Cali?
In Cali, in the middle of Santa Anita racetrack. Man, that's one of the funnest shows we've ever done, man. We're gonna do it again this year. And the Bomb Club they're cool people, man. They're just happy that we're there to support, and they put the Airstreamer in the middle of the racetrack, and there's horses racing around us. And I'm cutting hair. I'm making $20. I go put my $20 on the horse real quick.
You're like gambling, honestly. That's looking fun, man. So you see this you don't even see this as work. You see it as, hey, I'm just here, having fun, interacting, making relationships. That's it. That's it.
We're having fun with that. We do a lot of networking. We put ourselves out there, and at the same time, it's the fun part, just getting out there and just doing it and having a good time doing it.
Having the opportunity to love what you do, pretty much.
Yeah.
And how would you say barbering has made an impact in your life? How would you say barbering changed your life from going to work construction to this and what you have now?
Well, it's actually it's done a lot. It's done a lot, and I have more things in life than I've ever had in my life, and then I was just truly blessed. I'm good. I'm blessed to be good at what I do. I'm blessed to have a really nice shop. That's what. And now it's actually opened up a way for me to get back into construction now. So that's when I got how I have my contractor's license, because that's something else that I'll be doing on the side. But I will not. I still will stay behind the chair because I love cutting hair.
Yeah.
I ain't going out there to get in the
It gives you enough freedom to
There's
do
enough
other things, but
You would think it would.
well, you're a business owner. That's why
you would
you're
think it would. I don't know.
tied down to the shop.
Hey, I don't know when whoever said, man, be a business owner and you have more time in life. It's crazy.
Yeah, right. You're
Crazy,
like more tied down to
man.
everything.
No, it's yeah. And then I'm a busy barber, so I cut a lot of hair. I can cut 14 to 26, 30 a day. So I don't. I just know usually no.
You're not sitting down.
You're not sitting down.
Like
No
you barely
sitting
even
down.
have time to go to the restroom.
Yeah,
Eat,
no, especially come Thursday, man. Me and George, we run to the back, throw something in our mouth real quick, and head back up.
I know.
But we get it. But we
feel
get it.
like
At the end of the day, we feel good. We did good. Our checks look good.
You're not complaining when you
Not
get that
complaining.
check.
But no, it's it's given me the opportunity to meet a lot of good people, man. I met a lot of good people. I work with a lot of good people still because of this industry, and it I don't know. I don't know. I'm truly blessed, man.
You're blessed, I feel that.
Yeah.
What would you say to a youngster out there right now starting up? Like, what would be your advice, or what would you say to somebody that's like about to give up on their career?
I would say keep grinding, stay positive, stay motivated, and get into a shop where they're willing to help you. Where the dudes are really solid and they want to take you under their wing. Hey man, I would have gave anything if I would have had an older cat take me under his wing and show me from the gate.
Yeah.
That's some priceless schooling right there. But if you can get somebody to take you in under their wing, and keep an open mind. Don't think you know everything, because listen, I've been cutting over 20 years and I'm still learning stuff. But just keep an open mind and try to get into a good shop, man. Because a good shop is with some good dudes. Life's gonna be good for you.
I like that. I like what you said. And why don't you tell people where they can find you at? Your Instagram, your shop.
Instagram, Nippers Clippers Barbershop. Or you can come into the shop and check us out. We're at 406 North Litchfield Road, Goodyear, Arizona. We're less than 30 seconds off the 10 freeway. So if you're coming from California, New Mexico, Florida, you gotta go through the 10 freeway.
Yeah, you gotta see it.
Yeah, so we're right there, man. You come on through, we'll have a cold beer waiting for you.
Nice. What about your Chicano Barber?
Chicano Barber, you can catch us at Chicano Barber Company on Instagram, or you can find us at 406 North Litchfield Road. But yeah, come on through, man. We'll be happy to take care of you guys.
Thank you so much for your time, James.
Thank you
I
for
love
having
your
me.
story, and I'm pretty sure more than one person can relate and feel it and do something about their career.
Yeah, that's all I am. Listen, I'm just a neighborhood barber. I'm a street barber. I just have a building to
So
do it
there's
in
no
now.
excuse, huh? No excuse.
Nope.
Just get out there
I'm
and
just
do
a
it.
regular street old barber, man. I can cut you. I'll cut you with the axe if I had to.
And he's like, anything. I can do it.
Yeah. But thank you again. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Much
it.
love.
We know what it is.
Hey, let me see that last piece real quick, dog. I can take this off there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. So just like that, just those kind of and you meet just to meet different people and be different. You know, like when they're talking to you, you can put yourself in their world that for that moment. You know what I mean? And that's why it's cool to be a barber. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be a barber.